This is it then, race day in Spielberg for this year's Austrian Grand Prix. Not long to go before our drivers hurtle off the line and into the first turn, the Niki Lauda curve. It was renamed in 2019 in memory of one of Formula One's most beloved figures. The Spielberg circuit then is situated 700 metres above sea level, with just 10 corners making up one of the shortest laps of the season. One time around here is a distance of around 2.6 miles, with the best overtaking chances into turn 1 or the tight uphill of turn 3. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Piastri, Leclerc, George Russell and Hamilton, Antonelli, Albon, Sainz and Arvid Lindblad, Perez, Bottas, Franco Colapinto and Alonso, Hülkenberg, Hadjar, Ollie Behrman and Esteban Ocon, Gasly, Lawson, Stroll, Button, Bortoletto and John Bennett rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me a man, well, what more can I say? But he's a legend. Anthony Davidson. Well, they've done so well this year, the 12th team, but that means that next year could be that little bit tougher, because as we all know, the better you do, the higher you finish in the championship, the less development time in the wind tunnel you get the following season.
Very good, Crofty, very good. And that's exactly true. You know, they'll have a lot more time than teams that have done better than them in the championship, and it all adds up. That extra time you can spend in the wind tunnel, that's performance, and the top teams would be loving, wishing that they had that time, but it goes to this team. It hasn't been easy for them, like you say, but there is that silver lining.
And the formation lap is underway here in Austria. The atmosphere coming from the fans here today is electric. This circuit gives drivers fantastic overtaking opportunities due to the 3 long straights. So let's hope we're in for some wheel-to-wheel action today. So as all the cars take their positions on the grid, the teams will be hoping their strategies pay off for them in today's race. But the question I'm asking is which teams have got it right, which ones have got it horribly wrong?
Overtake mode active. Overtake active. You've got more power now from the hybrid system. Use boost on the next long straight to get past. Okay, good work. Great pass. Boost mode is available now. Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race. Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 10.8 seconds. Tyre condition still looking good. Okay, I've got a brand new race strategy on your MFD if you want to go and check it out. Okay, caution, caution. Virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta on your dash. Copy. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Green flag. So we've got 29 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, we're currently at the back, that's last place. Stroll ahead. Okay, gap to the car in front, 12.6 seconds. You've got 11 laps until your pit window opens, 29 laps to go. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 12.3 seconds. Nice move, good job. Right, you've got boost mode available now. Use it if you want to. Okay, we don't think we're far away from rain now. I'll keep you updated as conditions change. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 2.5 seconds. Hamilton is stopping now. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good. You're running low on ERS. Reminder that you can play around with ERS modes in the MFD or lift sometimes and ease onto the brake pedal for some manual recharge. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 7.5 seconds. Jensen is in the pits. Jensen in the pits. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now. Okay, I think we're still on the right tyres for the time being. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 4.5 seconds. Okay, track conditions aren't improving. It's your choice as to whether you want to fit full wets next time you come in. Okay, the car behind has newer tyres than you. Maintain the gap if possible. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. The tyre situation's an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got for now. Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap, box this lap. You're dropping a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second. And gap to the car in front, 7.1 seconds. Box, box, box. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, gap ahead, 6.1 seconds. Okay, we're down to 15 laps of fuel left now. That's P7 now, P7, Albon's ahead of you. Okay, gap to the car in front, 6.3 seconds. That's Sainz behind you now. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Our gap to first place, 27.8 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. All right, 16 laps to go. Okay, we're down to 15 laps of fuel left now. Tyre condition still looking good. Pulling out a second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff. Okay, so that's a red flag, no overtaking, and let's get back into the pits, please. Okay, we've done all right so far, but this is a chance to take a breath. We've got another half of this race to go, and there's still a big opportunity there. Again. Okay, we've got 12 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, overtake enabled. First position, front of the pack. Norris is behind you, and 11 laps to go. Okay, we've got 10 laps of fuel to go, 10 laps of fuel left. And that's 8 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, I think this car has a fuel leak, and this is not enough fuel for me to finish.
You're leading the pack, that's P1. Norris behind. 9 laps to go.
1 lap.
And that's 8 laps of fuel remaining.
1 lap to go. 8 laps. of fuel. So definitely has a fuel leak.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. You're in first position, front of the pack. Norris is behind you. Okay, 7 laps to go. Okay, there's enough fuel to do 6 more laps. Gap to your teammate behind, 31.3 seconds. And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining. You're leading the pack, that's P1. Norris behind. All right, 6 laps to go now. First position, front of the pack. That's Hamilton behind. Come on, just 3 laps to go, 3 laps. We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining. You're leading the pack, that's P1. Hamilton's behind you now. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining. We're in danger of running out of fuel before the end of this race. Start being a little conservative with the remaining fuel, please. That means lifting off the throttle and letting the car coast to the braking points. Final lap, final lap. Push, push. Less than 1 lap of fuel left now, the tank's pretty much empty. Less than 1 lap of fuel left now, the tank's pretty much empty. Less than 1 lap of fuel left now, the tank's pretty much empty.
What a performance today, and one he'll never forget. It's victory for John Bennett.
And that's 2 wins in a row now. It's the start of potentially something special, but they can't get ahead of themselves just yet. It's a long way to go.
A show-stopping performance from the 3 drivers approaching the podium right now. It's been an interesting Grand Prix, that's for sure.